and lemonade bomb. What it do, man? It's your boy, O to the D, aka Knowledge General the Jews. You know how I do, also known as Hebrew Judah on these YouTube streets, aka Leatherface. And you gotta remember, Leatherface is a franchise. Sign the mayor. What up with it, man? Let's light this up like we always do. Damn. Ooh, almost burned all that shit up. All that shit. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to these festivities, man.
Do it big. We do it. 7 grams in my what? Hey, 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 we do it big. 7 grams in my what? Hey, whoa, 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 we do it big. Yeah, 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 whoa, whoa, whoa. 7 grams in my swisher. Breaking bread, going hammer with my niggas. Hey, hey, we do it big. We do it big. I know you sick of this name brand nigga with clothes. Girls say his passion's ridiculous. Move it conspicuous. Single as a dollar bill. Breaking on your man hoe. Taking all the dollar bills. I'm back on the business of breaking bread to make a meal. Bitch pimpery pays or pussy pays a lot of bills. Dick gang stupid. Wit gang stupid. Bitch to handle this dick you gon' need a pill. Left stroke, right stroke. Beat it that stroke. Yeah, just squirt her so we fucking to the bed. So I get deep in that pussy until I leave her back broke. I break on the fuck on the send her back, bro. See, every day's a payday, no Friday. I got your bitch getting head on the highway. Independent state of mind.
It's the J.O.Y's in the building.
Good fella, wise got to make posture. Who shot you, turned your noodle in a pasta with that evil dollar. MVP for the ring. Morals, values, and passion. Keep calm, feel the breeze. All my bitches ain't a please. I'm do it all for a fee. You get what you pay for. The service don't come for cheap. Got 7 grams in my cigarillo on some jiggy shit. The more I smoke, the smaller the swisher get. 7 grams in my swisher. This isn't turn your bitch into a flipper. Hey, whoa, we do it big. Whoa, we do it big. Whoa, 7 grams in my swisher. Breaking bread, going hammer with my niggas. Hey, whoa, we do it big. Whoa, we do it big, huh? It's dangerous to bang with us. They be out of pocket thinking they can hang with us. They lames. It's pure passion over everything. I'm guaranteed a double up each time I Chevrolet swing. Customized with the wing. I be fly as a falcon. I be high as a mountain. Screaming, how could they doubt him? I got a vision for the nation similar to Malcolm. X out the marks for the family values.
Hey, Kels, thanks for coming through.
Blade hop through the heels, call that supreme clientele. Got my ghost face on when we talk about meal. I get my money, get gone. No Dave Chappelle. 7 grams in the air, 21 left in my zip. Another 7 to blue, another half to flip. I just doubled up on you and I just taxed off the strap. My hustle gang is tight, shoot salutes to tips. Parallel bunch of 6, push a start on the whip. Niggas bleed like us and we ain't turned down shit. And that's the top off the whip, and that's to turn up your bitch. You need a play for them narcotic, I would probably assist. Bitch, I'm the one like Chris Paul, yeah, hating this dead wrong. We fucking tonight, girl, this dick gon' stay strong. Every bitch I play it on has for one more chance. She ain't paying these pockets, I leave her right where she stand, huh? Jesus, these pure passion niggas just please jump with this lyrical thesis. We just chillin', $100 bill and panoramic ceiling, me and Money Green. Mid-city breeze under palm trees with palm weed. Bitches that fuck slow for Prada Milano. Got 7 grams rolled in my Ziggy on.
I.J.O.Y.
I smoke the smaller the swisher get.
Game so tight they call it virgin. Oh, I got a splurge in the on me. Game so tight they call it virgin. I got a splurge in the on me. Game so tight they call it virgin.
I'm getting straight to the paper, you know I'm straight out of bag. Trying to make me a place so I keep my foot on this gas. I'm getting
I get some crazy cool shit right here. My family, you know what I'm saying?
paper,
We make music.
I'm getting straight to the paper, keep my mind on the bag. If it ain't about the money, then all that talking is trash. I'm getting straight to the paper, I'm getting straight to the bag. Getting straight to the paper, I'm getting straight to the bag. I'm on the chase for this money, power, respect is a bet. Push this motive like motors, I'm talking lamb over bet. Let's get these businesses popping, let's keep these hoes on the corner. I'm on the land for this profit, don't give a fuck about Corona. Hustle all in my blood, I can't go out like a joke. Rather die with a million than waking up being broke. I'm thanking God when I wake up, don't hit the book with this pain. They hit my plug up direct like I need a few of them things. Bustin' straight out the rapper, these niggas talk with they cappers. Pop your top like a Shasta, then disappear like I'm Casper. Marathon for the money, I'm on a mission to ball. Pick a side when you ride, we screaming out, fuck them all. I'm getting straight to the paper, you know I'm straight out of bag. Trying to make me a place so I keep my foot on this gas. I'm getting straight to the paper, I'm getting straight to the bag. Getting straight to the paper, I'm getting straight to the bag. I'm getting straight to the paper, keep my mind on the bag. If it ain't about the money, then all that talking is trash. I'm getting straight to the paper, I'm getting straight to the bag. Getting straight to the paper, I'm getting straight to the bag.
Ain't no joke. My daily mission is to stack my cash up. So you hating ass niggas back up. When we catch your ass slacking, we gon' tag some. Shots fired, watch them drop, we gon' bag some. My hustle don't stop, I keep the cash coming. We was posted on the block, making cash money. You niggas ain't real, y'all some trash up. You had me told to steal, but you ain't blasting nothing. You a old nigga, I'm a go getter. Say what's on your mind, don't choke, nigga. Got homies doing time behind smoke, nigga. 4-5 on my side,
I'm getting straight to the paper, you know I'm straight out of bag. Trying to make me a place so I keep my foot on this gas. I'm getting straight to the paper, I'm getting straight to the bag. Getting straight to the paper, I'm getting straight to the bag. I'm getting straight to the paper, keep my mind on the bag. If it ain't about the money, then all that talking is trash. I'm getting straight to the paper, I'm getting straight to the bag. Getting straight to the paper, I'm getting straight to the bag.
I'm just trying to make it. I keep it real every day. I ain't get
One more crew track, man. We're gonna get into the procedures.
praying with your body vacant. I've been going through some things, man. Going through some things, man. But through it all, I maintain. Trying to make it. I keep it real every day. I ain't with the favorite. Disrespecting, I'm a spray with your body.
Matter of fact, that ain't even the track we're gonna play. That ain't the track we're gonna play. That ain't it. That ain't it. We're gonna play this one over here. I ain't played this shit in a minute, and it's still gonna be cool. You know what I'm saying? It's still gonna be cool. Let's see which one is right.
Yeah, nigga. We ain't playing games over here, nigga. We ain't playing games over here. Keep it moving. Nigga, keep it moving. Nigga,
You talking about that?
Blake Beats.
It fell out.
we ain't playing games, so nigga, keep it moving. Nigga, keep it moving. We ain't playing games, so bitch, keep it moving. Bitch, keep it moving. We ain't playing games, so nigga, keep it moving.
Nigga, keep it moving. We ain't playing games, so bitch, keep it moving. Blank bitch, keep it moving. Huh? Get away. Ain't no captain say behold this way. I've been popping my collar.
This KC shit, and I'm on the last verse.
And all I do is get it. And it's fuck everybody if they ain't my niggas. I'm from the east side, nigga, where the streets is dark. Get caught slipping in that heat of spark. I'm a playmaker, cause I'm first to jump. And I'll leave the block hot like it's summertime. All 4 seasons, I'll be on my grind. Time wasting old man, shit, the clock don't stop. It's money to be made in these streets every day. If you hustle, get hustle. But my money out of tussle. End of discussion, disrespecting our busting. Nigga, keep away, shit, just keep it moving. We back on top and got the city on live. We ain't playing games, so nigga, keep it moving. Nigga, keep it moving. We ain't playing games, so bitch, keep it moving. Bitch, keep it moving. We ain't playing games, so nigga, keep it moving. Nigga, keep it moving. We ain't playing games, so bitch, keep it moving. Blank bitch, keep it moving.
It's Crazy Crew though, sis. KC Crazy Crew.
I don't fuck with you niggas and that's on me. You better back and get your shit clapped. The word around town, we don't chit chat. This ain't no game, we ain't leaving clues. Shin shots to your head, leave you on the news. All gas, no brakes, we on the mission. There's no competition, find yourself missing. These niggas act tough, but they full of bluffs. When shit get real, they freeze up. I don't need a nigga like you around me. I can swim and ain't let you niggas drown me. Keep moving on, fucking up the car seat. Stop at the light and this gun start barking. I'm with the shit, I don't do no talking. I'm with the shit, I don't do no talking. We ain't playing games, so nigga, keep it moving. Nigga, keep it moving. We ain't playing games, so bitch, keep it moving. Bitch, keep it moving. We ain't playing games, so nigga, keep it moving. Nigga, keep it moving. We ain't playing games, so bitch, keep it moving. Blank bitch, keep it moving.
I done did it, yeah, I done shit it. I know my competition, high. Good riddance, it's been years since a king came out like this. The man, he alright, but he ain't built like this. A crew step in the place where the D is fake. You can dance on the floor like the weed was lace. I don't fuck around with you, but murder is the case. You don't get your lame ass moved out of my face. Yes, indeed, everybody out trees. Now city motherfuckers stand down at ease. We all good for the moment, but got different degrees. Got a homie in the hood that got a 223. You'll never be the man, you can follow my lead. Trying to make it the grace in his dead race. Ain't nobody that I know trying to catch a case. You ain't the place to be with your boy OD.
We ain't playing games, so nigga, keep it moving. Nigga, keep it moving. We ain't playing games, so bitch, keep it moving. Bitch, keep it moving. We ain't playing games, so nigga, keep it moving. Nigga, keep it moving. We ain't playing games, so bitch, keep it moving. Bitch, keep it moving.
Oh my goodness. Shit. Getting hot in the sun, bitch, in there, man. Oh, mamas. I thank everybody for coming through. Y'all know how we do, man. I'm just turn on my background music. You know, I always gotta have some background tunes. You know, but now Joy is a Crazy Crew. I mean, but shouts out to Kansas City. You know, I ain't mad at Kansas City. But yeah, ours is Crazy Crew though. KRAZYCRUE. We got a whole YouTube channel. Like, I mean, I've been putting up Crazy Crew shit since like 2012. But we've been established since 94. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's way bigger than me, man. Like, we deep as fuck. Keep it fire with you. Like, it's a bunch of us. You know what I'm saying? But ain't no gang shit. It's mostly family. You know, we do music. I'm finna go to my kinfolk house. Matter of fact, next Saturday. And we finna get on some more tracks. Because, you know, I be rapping. So, you know, he got the LLC. Ain't No Joke Productions. You know what I'm saying? We got the LLC to that. So, I mean, that's real. I mean. Oh, okay. I might even bust a freestyle. Hold up. Do I feel it? I might though. Hold up. Check gang. I know a whole lot of ways for me to make it move. Every time I do what I do, hopping out my shoes, ain't nobody paying my dues. Wanna clutch the ooze, tell them what's going on now. Everybody booze, I ain't never been no bitch. We'll never start. If you think I'm lying right now, they'll rip your heart. Anybody say you the shit, you can call them farts. Anybody trying to stop, better make them start. Cause if you didn't do it before, you have to. Try to stop me right now, they disaster. They never stop the flow, I'm way better. I ain't worried about y'all cats, it's no master. I'm about to tame the whole game and give it back though. Ain't nobody mad at the game, they out the back though. If everybody around, then how we got though. Ain't nobody else got flows that's really hella slow. I make them burn up and making sure they succeed. Cause everybody around this bitch is puffing on weed. If you don't smell the smoke, maybe the aroma. Everything I do right now could put you in the coma. Maintain, people ripping the same. Thinking that I'm lying, I'm probably killing the game. Thinking that I won't, and now you wrecking your brain. Trying to see what I did right now, I go and explain. For every little bit that you done, ain't nobody gonna stop it till they say you a bum. I came with something else, man, it's never been done. And if I'm gonna make it, then I'm overcome. Mean any damn thing that I do. And focus in the game when I bring it to you. So if you pay attention, you've been peeping the view. You get caught with a drum, it'll be the last view. Maybe you understand, or maybe you don't get it. We all up in the smug, they telling their little midgets. If you got the money, they probably gonna call us spinach. If they say it's beef, then bitch, you know we did it. And you know we in it. And we can probably explain and hit you with the 4-5 and people get it back, man. Man, self-respect so I can cash my own check. And I don't give a fuck about what you say or what's on my neck. It's probably something more that you can never see. They can never stop your boy. By the name of D, man, I keep it rolling like wheels. And every floor I drop, man, it's the steel. They call you mean green when your flows on lean. But they'll never stop me, I'm running a team. And I don't need a team cause I can make my own. And if you don't like to stay your ass at home, you representing hashtag info community. Them player haters understand they ain't do with me. Hold up, they can't even stop the flow. The freestyles off the hook, I just let you know. From the west to the east, I still not the best. Motherfuckers got guns, man, fuck the vest. You better get something that'll guard your neck. Probably guard half your head cause they coming at that. Matter of fact, self-respect enough to do. They ain't even gonna stop what I'm gonna do. Every time that I flow, I rip it through. Cause ain't nobody else do what I'm bound to do. Yeah, it go deeper than the ocean. Everybody understand the man, he got the motion. Maybe now coming through the mug like a witch with the potion. Motherfucker ashy as fuck, here come the lotion. Hold up. Motherfuckers better understand why they can't toss up the 4-5 and not get caught with about 10 bullets. Ain't nobody saying they hard, I bet they won't bullet. You wanna run with the best. Matter of fact, right now you better get what you get. Hold up. It ain't no Nike checks. Baby got Reeboks to hit your ass with the 4-5 to say that we rock. Ain't nobody say that you wrong, you got the Reeboks. Anybody else in this bitch, you better hit them from the knee top to knee top. Motherfuckers got shots from the hill, blazing on the kill. The coldest cat you ever heard on the MIC. I touch the graces of the place called the OKC. So if we're burning up and making sure we never stop. And if it's gonna be something, make sure it's hot. And if you gonna like something, so let them dismiss. You ain't gotta like what I do. I drop G shit. I went to the D, baby, and it'll never stop. I'm in this mug like, fuck it, we about to pop, pop. D! All right, that's the only freestyle I'm doing. That's it. Oh, that's it. I ain't freestyling in a long time. It's just because I ain't really drank nothing today. I can freestyle better when I ain't drinking. On me. But let's get to the procedures. You know what I mean? This is Eastside Got Talent. Apparently. Oh, now it's hot. All right. I'm gonna drop this link down there at the bottom. I don't know if y'all like my freestyle. Did nobody say that? It was probably whack. Like, man, it was whack, bro. Joe's in the building. She ain't say nothing. He's like, hell no. That shit's whack. Oh, I gotta find my motherfucking page. Okay. Okay, hold up, hold up. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, okay. I'm making sure. See, I'm everywhere right now. I'm in a lot of different areas at one time. But sis gonna come up here in a minute. But I can tackle some shit until she get up here though. On me. Um, to be real with you, man, like I feel like what's going on out there in Texas is bigger than just a natural disaster. You know what I'm saying? Like you got the mayor of Texas who resigned, but he wrote this long paragraph where he basically told Texas people to go fuck themselves, and if you make it, only the strong will survive, and fuck y'all, I'm gone. On me, like, look, if you seen scary movie, was a scary movie or Don't Be a Menace? The part where it says the part where at the end of Don't Be a Menace, I think he was doing Def Comedy Jam. And he was like, all right, fuck y'all, suck my dick and lick ass. And he dropped the microphone and walked off the stage. That's what the mayor of Texas basically did. In a paragraph, he just basically said, fuck everybody in Texas, I'm out. And he's resigning and he don't want to do this shit no more. He done. Right? You got the senator, Ted Cruz. He dipped out on Texas. He went on a vacation all of a sudden to Cancun. Same time this shit is happening. Like he ain't supposed to be down there to go through it. So that's crazy. Some of these people in Texas ain't got no water at all, period. Ain't no water coming out the faucet. No water. Right. Now this is crazy, man. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And you know what's even colder than that? Like I guess we're at a point where nobody has money right now. Like, I mean, like it's a lot of stars that came out of Dallas. They got money. They came out of Texas. They got money. How can anybody in Texas starve or freeze to death when people do got money around Texas? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's people that came out of Texas that got money. So people couldn't put money together. Niggas is buying grills. They is buying gold chains. They buying diamond chains. They buying all this other dumb shit. Like I'm seeing what you had Kodak Black get out and bought a whole fucking a diamond face mask. Like, man, this niggas in the South right now that need that money, bro. Need that money. But they can't have it because you want to buy a diamond face mask. And then something like this happen and don't nobody help people, and you have actual Americans that are freezing to death and starving to death in America. In America. And nobody gives a fuck. We did all this stuff to feed the children in a totally different country. But when it comes down to giving Americans food and shelter, we can't even do it. That's crazy. But I bet they wouldn't have told the people overseas, fuck y'all, and I'm out. It ain't funny, man. It ain't like sometimes you gotta laugh about this shit because it's like I said, man, they are attacking Texas. We've already said this 15 billion times. They're attacking Texas. The senator is leaving, the mayor is leaving, and they all leaving because they know what's supposed to happen in Texas. Like this is probably supposed to start all kind of shit in Texas because you supposed to have all kind of problems. Like they can't put out fires because there's no water. Right. So it's like the fire department, like what we supposed to do if the hydrants ain't pushing no water out, which is some real life shit. So they can't even put out fires in Texas. You gotta understand how, look, they cut off the water in Texas. Somehow, they had the money to fix these pipes. They had the money to do all kind of stuff, and they never did. But then they got hit with this big ass freeze that Texas ain't never had a freeze like this. So it's busting pipes, it's messing all kind of shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like even out here in Oklahoma, it tested ours too, because some places out here, you gotta run the water, you gotta boil the water. Like you can't just drink it or use it like that. But this was an attack on the American people. And this is during the same time they're trying to pass what bill? HR 127. Ain't that strange that this come through the same time that HR 27 is trying to get pushed? And then it just happened to affect places where they love guns. It's just wild. Like I gotta get what's going on, man. Like this ain't no this ain't no coincidence. Right? We need to get out of coinky dink. No more coinky dinks. All right. There's no such thing as a coinky dink. And if it is, it actually just happens every now and then. A lot of these coincidences that happen, that's weird, happens all the damn time. And we just keep saying they're coincidences. It's always something over here that connects with something over there when something happens, and we say, oh, it's just a coincidence. But it keeps happening. Like real coincidences, that be shit that you be like, oh man, that is a coincidence. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that we trying to push this bill into play, and then you get this record low temperatures that you never got before. Like, come on, man. We know how HARP work. We know they've been controlling weather. If you believe in the Bible even tell you they manipulate time and weather. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we at right now. And then I also want to talk about we know they stole the election. We know this. Now there ain't no debate. There's no debate. No debate. We know they stole the election. But they stole the election because Trump was exposing the pedophiles, man. Trump was exposing stuff that was going on that you wasn't supposed to know. You know what I'm saying? He was doing what most of the politicians don't do because they politicians. You know what I'm saying? Most of the politicians don't do what they're supposed to do. Hold up, man. Do I got my damn... Man, you probably can't even hear me. I had my damn headphones on. So that whole beginning was probably jacked up. All right, well, yeah, y'all probably didn't hear none of that. My bad. Damn, I didn't even notice that was on. Hold on. All right, well, never mind then. I guess that's crazy. I didn't even know that mug was on me. But yeah, that's why they took Trump out of office. And that's why they was trying to impeach him so that he can't run for president again. Because they know if you run for president and get it, like he gonna really try to change some shit. So now in the next 4 years, they're gonna have to kill his credibility and who he is to the point where nobody will want him to be president. So they have to make him look as bad as they can. So they trying to do. They ready to bring any story up they can on Trump. You know what I'm saying? If anybody got anything bad about Trump that he really did, or they can prove he did, they will bring him up on that. Real talk. And that's how they tried to impeach him, but it didn't work. Because I think Trump, whether you like it or not, might be America's last line of defense, period, in the next 4 years. Like if they don't take him out, he might be the only person that might be able to help people just for a minute. So you gotta understand, man, like Trump is supposed to be a marked man for the next 4 years. They're gonna be gunning for him, man. Real shit. With Biden president too, he probably gonna have to leave out of America. If I was him, I would. Cause Biden ain't gonna make it easy for him here. He'll keep messing with him. And the reason why, because they want him to get impeached. They want him to have no chance to ever be president again. Because if he become president again, it can be bad. It can be bad on me. But only time will tell, man, if he'll be able to survive, because we already know they're supposed to come for him. On me. Your boy Biden is busy, man. It's your boy Biden. You know what I'm saying? He busy, man. He doing a whole lot of stuff right now. He signing a whole lot of bills, and ain't nobody really paying attention because we got all this stuff going on. Oh man, what's crazy is why ain't Biden getting blamed for this, man? Trump got blamed for everything that happened when he was president, whether he can help it or not. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. But yet again, like I said, people drunk the Kool-Aid when they made him president, right? Because you ain't even looking at the fact that he's supposed to come for them straps. Like, I ain't even seen too many people talk about that. HR 127 ain't been really talked about by a lot of people, which I think that's crazy. Because that should be like every damn live. You should be talking about them trying to snatch your guns. That should be every live right now. But it's not. Because there's a lot of people out there that really just follows the trends and what's popping right now. You got to understand the trends and what's popping right now is something that they put out there for you to follow. That's why they make that my main priority. That's why you hear about Tekashi and Meek Mill. Even though I am gonna say something about it, but that's why they put shit out there like that. Because there's some people that can't get off of that and they won't look at the other stuff that's going on. I mean, that is some crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it's like at the end of the day, people don't like Tekashi for snitching. I'm gonna keep it 5 with you. There is a lot of people that snitch that you listen to. There's a lot of people that have snitched. They do snitch. They will snitch that you listen to. So let's just keep it 5,000. Almost half these people that's on this shoot 'em up shit, and they really doing it, and they not in jail. All right, got to tone down because they've been in jail. They probably snitching. I'm gonna be real. That's probably why they ain't went to jail. But most D boys that I know and most people that was in the streets, motherfuckers went to jail at least once. Maybe a couple times. Been shot at least once. Maybe a couple times. But people that's just squeaky clean and nothing happened to them or happened to them or happens to them. Nah, can't do it. I don't believe it then. You know what I'm saying? But so it's a lot of them that snitched, in my opinion, so they wouldn't get locked up. But I mean, the reason why people don't like Tekashi like that, because he's making fun of people while he's doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doing it, making fun of people, and people can't stand him for making fun of people. I guess why he's snitching. But shit, don't do no criminal activities in front of him, and you probably be good because he ain't gonna never snitch on me. I'm not doing nothing in front of Tekashi 6ix9ine. But Tekashi 6ix9ine is just like a whole lot of other people out there. So that's just like, that'll help you out in life. You don't need to be doing crimes around people like Tekashi 6ix9ine. But they'll make that like news, right? Like, it's crazy when you turn to your news channel, and news is what Tekashi 6ix9ine and Meek Mill is going through. Our news is Dr. Dre signed Wiz Khalifa, some shit like that. Like, the shit that we have news about is retarded. It's like, do we supposed to keep up with that? They got news on who deflated the balls in the Super Bowl, and which it's. I guess you do think about that when it happens because you got money on it. I guess you got money on it, but it's just crazy that that's news. News that would be deemed under news. I'm just saying, like, wouldn't news be something like, well, shit, your president is about to sign, trying to get people to sign the HR 127 bill to come and take your big magazines and your big body guns and everything else. Like, wouldn't that be news that you would want on your news and for people to know? But not in Idiocracy, which we're in right now. If you ain't never seen that movie, you need to go see it. Idiocracy. Real shit. My wife, you know what it is. She's seen it with me, but that's what we moving into right now. To keep it 5,000 with you, like people is I'm not gonna say stupid, but uh, I don't know. They something. They something. That's all I can say. So and they had a whole movie on that, and it's just like we heading towards that right now. Like we just right around the corner because of the stuff that is done in front of people, and people act like they just don't know or they can't catch on. Is crazy. It is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't get it. I really don't get it. Like the fact that I mean even look, I can take you to the Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion. I'm gonna bring that up. I don't know what Joy in there. That's her favorite thing. Is that Tory Lane and Megan Thee Stallion. What's crazy about that is who cares if she got a shot in her foot or if she didn't get shot in her foot? Like it's just weird. It's like that just captivates the world, and it's just uh, I don't know. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy. Like people don't like Meek Mill because of his rap verse. You know, I mean, people ain't rapping weird shit all the time, man. Battle rappers be saying weird shit all the time. Eminem made a whole career from rapping weird shit. So, you know, I think people just hate though, because he had beat up Takashi 6ix9ine. That's what it was. If he would have beat up Takashi 6ix9ine and went back to jail, people would have liked Meek Mills. But then again, to keep it real with you, that's probably what he should have did with all that shit he kept talking. Because if you ain't for to fight the dude, then quit talking. Like Meek Mills would go out his way to go onto it and say something about Takashi and say nothing about him. So you can't be out there trying to live that life, and then when that life comes to you, you don't want to live it. That ain't the way it go, man. That is not the way it goes. And I was also gonna talk about I can't even say this dude's name. The dude who owned Empire Productions Records, right? Now on my sis live, she went down the whole catalog of the list of people he's had a part of the label. It's like a lot of people. And he started it up in 2010, right? And then you had 2000, say 2020 is when Mo3 died, King Vine died. Like 2020 for Empire, they did a lot of sacrifices. What up, Alan, bro? Empire did a lot of sacrifices in 2010. Me, after 10 years of being, foundation, that dude went strong on the sacrifices. From O3 to King Vine to Honeycomb was gonna be one of them, but he survived his. But it was a couple of hits that happened with Empire Records. You know what I'm saying? Lucci. We can just go down the list. I think it was Quando Rondo. Oh no, I don't think that was part of Empire. They might have been. That's what I'm saying. Like, dude put in work in 2010, man. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to think about it. I was listening to a story, and he was like, he saw um the demand for for a black record label, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like he was seeing the void that was happening. So he was like, yeah, he went to school just so he can be the next black record label. Keep in mind, the dude ain't black. He's like Iranian or something. I don't know, Hindu, something like that. But he went to school just so he can be what you would call a culture vulture, I guess. Right? So he went to school just so he can be the next black rap label, which that's what he is. But what's crazy is we have less black rap labels than what we once had in the 90s, even early 2000s. You look at what we got now, we have really no black rap label. And what's crazy is he started in 2010. Now, black rap labels started declining in like 2000, 2001. Start seeing less black rap labels. And it's crazy that he probably went to school like that back in 2000, 2001. They knew they should start drowning out real black rap labels. And they probably send people like him and other people to school just so they can run a black rap label, so they can control the music in the future the way that they want to control it. Because if you just control it through 2 or 3 spots and everybody got to sign to these labels, you can control the narrative of what people is going to rap because you can control what your label do. But if you got a bunch of different labels, then this label might be like, well, you can drop it how you want. You gonna have a couple of labels if you got a bunch of them that's gonna actually let artists be free and drop it the way they want to, but no narrative or propaganda from this satanic side. But now that you got only 3 rap labels, everybody that's rapping or sing rapping or auto rapping or whatever the fuck they do now, they gonna have to do it through one of those 3 labels. So that way they can control the narrative, they can control what you're seeing, they can control everything that's happening because it's only do 3 labels. See, it was harder to do when you had all the other labels. And I think they use people like Jay-Z, they use people like Puffy, they use people like T.I. to kill these other rap labels. Now, I couldn't tell you how they exactly did it, but they used them in the ploy of what they was doing. You know what I'm saying? Which was to take out the other rap labels so that they can just have one, well, like what, 2 or 3 black rap labels, but then they not even really be black, really white rap labels. You know what I'm saying? So they did that to control the narrative of music. You know, so I feel like in 2020 they got on some sacrificial stuff. In 2020 they had to sacrifice because they've been in the game for 10 years and almost like if you look at their repertoire list, they've been in the game 10 years and Empire that made so much damn money off of black music. The shit ain't funny. Like this dude didn't have so many damn artists. You can go if you go down the list of artists he had, you'd be like, damn, everybody was signed to this dude. Everybody signed to him. So within them 10 years, the dude is probably filthy rich right now. So you know he got to sacrifice for them 10 years of living good. So it's like in 2020, Empire was just dropping brothers off left and right. We seen it. It was like every rapper just kept going to jail and getting killed from Empire for some reason. Mo3 was one of them. You know what I'm saying? Because I still don't feel like Mo3 was just taken out by some regular street people. The way that went down on the highway, and I ain't never heard about nobody getting capped on the highway like that before. And I'm pretty sure Mo3 didn't either. Not like that in broad daylight. You know what I'm saying? Now, when Yalla got hit at night. He coming back from the BET Awards, so you know it's late. Car pulled up beside him, tow. Okay. But it wasn't no broad daylight. Early in the morning, you coming from a broad's house. You get on the highway, you get boxed in by 3 or 4 different cars. Motherfucker walk you down on the highway and still get away. Like that sound like some organized crime or some FBI, some police type stuff. And it's kind of crazy because it's like the military was in Texas during the time that Mo3 got hit. They was out there doing peep this. They was doing drills out there in Texas. They're doing drills out there in Texas on, you know, domestic issues. If you know, if everybody started tripping out, they training out there on how to take you down, basically. Then Mo3 get hit and like some military tactic type shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I still feel like it's I don't know. And if it was dudes that paid for it, them dudes that did the hit, they got to be connected somehow with something else, man. In my opinion, cause that right there was some extra brave. I feel like I know I'm not gonna get caught, and I'm brave enough to do it right here in broad daylight on the highway with multiple cars passing by. You don't know who the fuck passing by, but you feel comfortable enough to do it right there and walk them down on the highway, knowing that the sheriff could pull up. Sheriffs be on the highway. The fuck was the highway patrols? They could have just passed by. You know, you feel comfortable enough to do that right there. So you got to think about it. That's I don't know. That just don't sound like regular. You know what I'm saying? Regular hood type stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, this is crazy. And he was part of Empire, right? We already know King Vine was a part of Empire. We know King Vine was set up. And I'm gonna tell you some weird shit on that one. Now, Lil Durk's lawyer, this white chick, she she's also the girlfriend to a dude named Trouble who did a song with 21 Savage. Well, it looked like her in the picture. I'm gonna say allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. It looked like the same Caucasian girl that's Lil Durk's lawyer. But what's crazy is she was in the airport and she was acting like security and she was checking King Vine's ID and his homeboy's ID. I think before he got killed or something. I think when he got off the airplane in Atlanta or something like that, she was checking his stuff and he thought it was weird because he was kind of looking like, "Don't I know you from somewhere?" She was like, "Nah." But this lady was in the courtroom with Lil Durk when he caught that case. You know what I'm saying? And it's weird that you would play like you security somewhere else and check his stuff. And then he gets shot up to like it's crazy, man. It's crazy. So, you know, I feel like there was a whole setup too. Like his was a setup, Mo threes was a setup. Like I'm about ready to go down the the rap list of people who died this year, well in 2020, and see what label they was on. And I bet half of them is gonna be from Empire. That's probably what I'm gonna do next. Cause I'm just curious myself to see. And if they is from Empire, that's gonna be some crazy stuff, man. I mean, Empire is taking people out, man. For real. And they keep blocking my video every time I play Mo 3. They be hating on me, man. They ain't even used to hit me for Mo 3. But ever since he passed away and he popping now to everybody else, because I was bumping him before then, now he popping to everybody else that want to copyright me for playing him. That's crazy, man. But yeah, I think he been sacrificing like a motherfucker. And he's sacrificing because they gave him that void. You know, he said there was a void in music. He came in and they gave him that void, and that void was black music, R&B music. They turned it into drill music, and they gave it to him. And now we see the products of drill music. Real talk. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do close. I'm gonna have to watch him real close. Like my polar bear voice, I can't do it right. But shout out to Polar Bear though, man. Polar Game and this motherfucker. But yeah, he doing something vicious with the sacrifices, man. Allegedly. We always gotta say allegedly, even though I believe it. But allegedly. You know what I'm saying? And I mean if you just look at him, the dude look kind of crazy. Or me just looking at him, he look crazy. And yeah, you got some places out here in the 405, they got a boil they water too. Hip hop police, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got that too. You got that too. On me. But I feel like yeah, they part of that sacrificing part too. And then, they got uh I think like you got like okay, people like Eminem and Takashi 6ix9ine. These are artists that they gonna want around. You know what I'm saying? To well, okay, I'm gonna say less Eminem because Eminem kind of older. I'm gonna say like Takashi and Dirk. You know what I'm saying? Like these are artists that they're gonna need for the future because they gonna listen. They're gonna sacrifice. They're gonna push whatever narrative these people won't push. And that's the only reason why oh my bad. That's the only reason why they would be allowed to be in that spot. Because they listen, they obey, they're gonna do what they are told to do. Real talk. And that's what they need. They don't want people up there that ain't gonna listen. So the ones that ain't gonna listen, they're gonna take them out. Like that's why I feel like Mo3 was picked as somebody to go because I feel like they knew for them to do what they do in Texas, they would have to shut him down first because they know Mo3 is a real dude. And before they hit a freeze like that, they need to take him out because they know he'll try to help out the people. Like he was one of the people that might pull through there with a bunch of water and help a whole, you know what I'm saying? Like he one of the rappers that really would have helped out, man. And the ones that's really real, they take them out. Now, as he was saying, he was out here giving food, giving clothes to kids and this and that, and wasn't nobody filming that at all. Did nobody care about that? But as soon as he got shot, or they thought he got shot, everybody had that in the blogs. But then nobody put it in the blogs when he was actually out there doing something. That's what I'm saying. It be like that a lot of times. And some of these people, they got money, they really do be trying to put back. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't blow up yet. He wasn't at no point to just be having bread like that. You know what I'm saying? But what he did have, he tried to help. Most people don't even help, and they got more than him. You know what I'm saying? But see, rappers like that, they got to get them out. You know what I'm saying? Because as long as they out the way, then they can go on and keep financing these other rappers that's just gonna leave the hood and not do nothing. Whether it's up, make this go viral. Thanks for coming through. And I got the link in the chat, I believe. It's yeah, yeah, it's in the chat. Me Nutcase is supposed to be coming through. I put the fuck out these Starbucks, bro. Oh man. It's the mud, man. Crips. I mean, that's how I'm saying it. Oh, shit. These Starburst things is good in the mud. Oh man. I'll show you what they look like. I thought you been up. You said good morning. Right now, I ain't good morning yet. Y'all go to sleep. Oh, man. So make this go viral. You wake up early every morning. Even on weekend? Because I would think on the weekend, you just go ahead and sleep in. I know. I know that make this go viral, but like I said, until I go to sleep and wake back up, it's not the next day. It's still the same day to me. And I haven't went to sleep yet. So same day. Oh, you work on the weekend? Okay. I just know you go up early in the morning. But what's crazy is what the mayor said. And I ain't talking about me. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about what the other mayor said. And that was crazy. For real. But and then the senator left up out. Like this, I mean, I don't know. Like to be real with you, I kinda knew Ted Cruz was gonna dip out, man. Like he's not a real Texan. He's not a real Texan. He's not a taxidermist. Yeah. I don't know how to do all this. Cause I'm on my phone. If I was on like a laptop, I could do it. But I'm on the uh I'm on the phone. But that was crazy though. I can't play the sound. It ain't gonna show up on her. Like if I went to your page and played it, it would just echo. So I don't know how to bring it in. So I don't know how that would go. But you can drop your link down there. You got a wrench, don't you? You can drop your link for that video down there. And I show it with direct people. Use another phone. I'll see what I can do, sir. Uh, It might be a way. Hold up, let me see. You can't even come up here because you're at work, right? You said the link in the chat. And then Starburst hitting though. But yeah, that dude basically just said, "Kick rocks, I'm done." And then he, you know, he sent his papers in, but they was gonna fire his ass anyway. All right, there go the link right there, y'all. If y'all want to go to it, that's wifey ain't even in there right now, but I got you. I put the because I wanted to I wanted to I wanted to put it on my page. I was gonna put what you said, what he said, and put that part on there just in case. You know what I'm saying? And then put your link down at the bottom. Cause I mean I don't know how to do it, so you know on the phone that shit is weird. I need a laptop and it'd be on and popping. Oh mamas. And then I was gonna talk about I was gonna talk about yep. But I was gonna talk about if the Bible, okay, check this out. If the Bible ain't real, why is it such of a fiction in people's imaginations all of the time? This is what everybody does their translations on, well, they coordinates on, with sacrifices and everything else is according to Bible and evil mythology. So if you don't believe in the Bible, how you believe in the devil and satanic shit? How you believe in satanic shit and you don't believe in the Bible? And I didn't say the Bible, period. Like all you gotta believe is the Bible. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying there's other things too, but the Bible plays a big part in a lot of shit. Just like pieces to the puzzle. You gotta put all the pieces together, or it's like you coming into a movie in the middle of the movie. And you think what the whole damn you already know what the whole movie about. You don't know what the whole movie about. You don't know what happened in the other scenes. And that's why I say, like, that's what people be missing the puzzle. They put everything else together and they don't read the Bible. And that's that puzzle that would have put that together in your head. That's why you never deny knowledge, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's knowledge you don't agree with, it don't mean that you got to take it in. You can still hear it. You can take bits and pieces out of everything you heard. You can take bits and pieces out of a lie. You know what I'm saying? And find truth in it. So at the end of the day, it's how your mind perceives what's being told to you. If your mind can't break down what's being told to you at the time it's being told to you, then you might get confused. So, you know, you just got to keep your mind working at all times. Keep your brain working, man. When people talking to you, people what they saying. There's a lot of people slick to the motherfucker. And they'll say some shit to you like, what? And you just agree to some shit you didn't know you agreed to. So yeah, you gotta watch out for that. But you gotta be able to articulate what people say, man. If not, you're gonna be lost out here. And you'll forever be a victim. Everywhere you go, you be a victim. As you can't catch on. You can't catch on, you get played like an accordion every motherfucking time. Every time. And then sis was talking about Adam and Eve. I'm gonna bring this up. Because my other sis was saying some other stuff about it. We're gonna have to do a live about that because she was on some crazy stuff. We're gonna talk about that. But Me personally, like I said, I feel like I don't know if the apple was real or not, but I feel like Eve found out what her body parts do. She introduced it to to Adam. Adam partaked, ate the apple too, or had sexual. It was either or. It was either he ate the apple or sexual relations. But something happened that it messed up the whole scenery. But it still came from that female persuading them. That's why they tell you it's nothing new under the sun. If you look at a lot of these murders and a lot of people in jail and a lot of problems that happen, it's a female somewhere intertwined in that mix. If they ain't in the middle of it, they at the end of it. If they ain't at the beginning of it, they somewhere in it. 9 times out of 10. Or you had a pillow talking female, that pillow talk that dude to go do the dumb shit that he did. Now she at the house, her name don't get brought up because she was pillow talking with him. Got him amped up. He went out there and got murked. But she ain't gonna never come out and say, yeah, I was talking to him the night before. I was like, baby, you gotta smoke the motherfucker. And then he got smoked. This happens all the time. Now, you can have females messing with two motherfuckers and she know they're gonna be busting caps at each other. Then they find out and now two niggas is dead. She's still in the hood looking for the next victim. This happens on a regular basis. But it happens more now because people's guards are down. Because we used to have rules back in the days, like you didn't marry hoes, you didn't get hoes pregnant, you didn't respect hoes. It was just all kind of shit that we did that nowadays they don't do. And you get these setup hoes all this respect, and then she set your ass up. Then you end up gone. I mean, look at King Von. They say King Von had something to do with a female. Right, Mo 3, he got set up by a female. We can go down the list. You know what I'm saying? Probably Pimp C too. So at the end of the day, all right, that's what's up. I mean, I ain't gonna be on there too much more longer though. I ain't gonna lie to you. This ain't gonna be no long live tonight. I gotta try to lay it down. I'm not trying to be up all night on me. But if you go live and I'm up, I'll swing through. But I'm probably gonna end this in a minute. I'm gonna start that stuff now. So and the last thing I was gonna say is keep prayers out there for people in Texas. If you know somebody in Texas, hit their cash app, send them some kind of money. If you can send them some water, some clothes, some food, that'd be nice. If you got the extra money, help them out if you can. They doing real bad, man. Real bad. And keep your prayers out there for Oklahomans too, because we going through some shit out here too. And they not only gonna target Texas, they also gonna target Oklahoma. So, keep prayers out there for your boy and his family. And all the families out there in Texas, man. On me. But like I'm finna shut them down. I'm finna play like 2 tracks and we're gonna be up out this mother. Try not to play nothing copywritten or they will hit me. They find any reason to hit me. Damn.
They flipping pies, making money, watching time go by. I seen a brother make a meal, watching time go by. I seen a brother lose a meal, watching time go by. All my brothers locked up, watching time go by. Trying to make it to the top, watching time go by. They flipping pies, making money, watching time go by. I seen a brother make a meal, watching time go by. I seen a brother lose a meal, watching time go by. It's serious credentials, rocking the instrumental, fucking up this game with this pad and this pencil. It's really popping your mental, telling you stories we've been through. Stories on point like blazing a good joint. My conscience is telling me that niggas is not free. I used to ask for a square, but now they asking me. I used to ask to hit the blunt, now I'm rolling free. I used to have to ride on empty, now I choose to ride on E. Challenge my opposition, they question, they going fishing. I'm a rhyme innovator, get darker than Darth Vader. My family is more loyal than the Oakland Raiders. So please don't get it twisted when I say I see you later. It's the king, bitch, and I ain't got more to say. Ain't no joke, 2020, and we ain't came to play. It's the king, bitch, and I ain't got more to say. Ain't no joke, 2020, and we ain't came flipping pies, making money, watching time go by. I seen a brother make a meal, watching time go by. I seen a brother lose a meal, watching time go by. All my brothers locked up, watching time go by. Trying to make it to the top, watching time go by. They flipping pies, making money, watching time go by. I seen a brother make a meal, watching time go by. I seen a brother lose a meal, watching time go by.
Motivate so I grind, watching time go by. R.I.P. to my guys, bring my niggas inside. I'ma make it to the top, and it's the must that we climb. I see the bigger picture, ain't no push or rewind. I can't trust shit, they regular stitching through time. I'm an east side nigga, and we read between lines. Make your heart stop, nigga, if you disrespect mine. I turn up on you quick to smash out the dodge. I had to get out the loop, cause the pattern was vicious. Cut my circle in half, now we focused on business. Talking LLCs, investment properties. Ain't no looking back, my nigga, I'm hungry. I wasn't born with a silver spoon. I came up with a plan. Had guns all over my living room with a chopper under the bed. Cause these niggas didn't want to fist fight, they ready to catch a bullet instead. Cause these niggas didn't want to fist fight, they ready to catch a bullet instead.
Flipping pies, making money, watching time go by. I seen a brother make a meal, watching time go by. I seen a brother lose a meal, watching time go by. All my brothers locked up, watching time go by. Trying to make it to the top, watching time go by. They flipping pies, making money, watching time go by. I seen a brother make a meal, watching time go by. I seen a brother lose a meal, watching time go by. I miss my nigga T-Dub. Antoine Dwayne Taylor.
I can't call my nigga no more. I turn up in the club, just me and my bro. I miss my nigga T-Dub, and that's for sure. Rest in peace, the captain, nigga, the captain. I can't call my nigga no more. I turn up in the club, just me and my bro. I miss my nigga T-Dub, and that's for sure. Rest in peace, the captain, nigga, the captain. It's hard for me to write this rhyme without you by my side. So dig it big, stay ready to ride. I had your back, you had my plenty of times. I'm stating facts, ain't no borderlines. Disrespect his name, then we coming with nines. My nigga put me up on game. Showed me new things, gave me my first sack, and I stacked my change. We lost a real living legend. Oh my mom, over TW, I bring that drum. You don't want problems, we know the song. Drinking straight out the bottle, wishing that I could call you. I'm a nigga no more. I turn up in the club, just me and my bro. I miss my nigga T-Dub, and that's for sure. Rest in peace, the captain, nigga, the captain. I can't tell my nigga no more. I turn up in the club, just me and my bro. I miss my nigga T-Dub, and that's for sure. Rest in peace, the captain, nigga, the captain. Words can't describe all the pain I feel. Remember days on the circuit trying to get us a deal. And we all grew up and started thinking we're sense. They say the good die young, I'm believing this shit. I thought we had more time, but I was sadly mistaken. And sit back and watch people say they love you and fake it. But you know we gon' rep dub, showing mad love. Send a prayer from above for these streets of thugs. Just trying to make it out without catching the slug. And you always had a plan, it was so unique. Don't give the tracks to OD, cause he don't let them leak. And we did what we did to try to make ends meet. Remember selling anything that we know. I turn up in it.
Hold up.
Hold up, sis.
What's up, brother?
Shit,
Can you
shit.
hear me?
Yep.
Okay, your sister was coming. I just had to check something out real quick. You didn't know me. I was saying how the sideshow was going tonight so I could show everybody how ignorant niggas act. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm doing ignorant nigga news. My bad.
Ignorant nigga news.
Ignorant nigga news. That's what I'm doing, brother. Ignorant nigga news. I'm just brother. You heard what when I was at work, the lady gonna try to jump on me because one shoe was $5.99 and the other one was $6.99. Look, lady, I ain't got nothing to do with that. And then you always looking out for the people. You be like, man, if I ever I'm like, see, brother, that's the reason why. If I ever became, that is the reason why I would never just, it's just like, what for? Why I'm gonna waste my time? You getting mad at me over something I ain't got nothing to do with? Nothing. The price, why it's like that? Did I do none of that? And you just gonna jump bad with me? But I kept it respectful, kept my dignity. I didn't engage with the bullshit, but that's what I'm saying. Ignorant nigga bullshit.
Right. I
You
mean,
know?
I wouldn't put the money in nobody's hands.
No, no,
First
no. I
off.
know that, brother. But I'm just saying, like just like you say, just for like all the good stuff you have said that you would, build in communities if if you had it like that. But I'm just saying, when people
Mm-hmm.
really appreciate it, like we can't even appreciate each other on here.
To be real with you, those that will. You know what I'm saying? Like the ignorant motherfuckers, you just gotta
Hmm.
push them out. You gotta push them out. You
But
know what I'm
brother, it
saying?
seemed
Like
like a
like this
lot
what I'm saying. When you get good jobs in there and people gotta work
of.
for what they get, you get a
Hmm.
different environment. You get a different type of people that's actually getting good jobs and having to work for it. And they wouldn't be tripping on, well, why is this five and this is six? They ain't worried about that shit.
Right.
Like, here you go, money, we out. Because we got good jobs, the economy is good, things is going right. But when shit is jacked up and people scrambling over money, then you get issues like that right there. They don't happen in the suburban areas because they got good jobs.
I understand. I got you.
Environment is different. When you change the environment, you change the people.
And you know what? That's a fact. Because I wish my granddaddy was here so he could tell you about that story. How he got a position in his job, right? And his boss wanted more, minorities there because he just wanted to support, like you said, the community, have a good job, dealing with cement, asphalt, and all that. That's a good job. And when my granddaddy went out there to recruit, you know, African American men, he only got one, and it was his son, and he worked there for 45 minutes and left. And that embarrassed my granddaddy so bad. My granddaddy was so embarrassed and so hurt because they're pretty much just giving you a job. Just come work. We'll teach you. Just that easy. And
Right.
nobody didn't want to do it. And that hurt him. And think about how long ago that was. That was
Yeah.
that was like in the what? Well, I was born in '76, so that was like 5 years before I was born. Like I don't know. I just didn't. I just like I asked you, brother, and I asked sister, where did we lose it? Like, cause in the 2000s and in the '90s and in the '80s, it seemed like we had it together a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We had a little
And
bit more in them times too though. Like I mean, like as far as music plays a big part in a lot of shit. And people don't really understand that, but If you look at how we controlled music all the way up until like what the 2000s, 2001s is when we
Hmm.
stopped really having a decline of black record labels, right? You had Empire, which started in 2010, and that dude started signing all the black rappers. That's when that drill music was cracking. He was pushing all that shit, helping it. You know what I'm saying? Like we lost all the black record labels that was really employing a lot of black people. That was really helping people out to have money in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Now they done took all the money corporate basically. And then they took the whole idea of rap that we was doing that was really educating people and helping people out and turned it into straight death music.
Yeah, remember Public Enemy, remember X Clan, remember all
Yeah,
Dies Effects. You know, they
yeah,
was speaking some positive shit like self destruction, how they got the East Coast and the West Coast together. You know what I mean? Just
right,
you know,
right.
and you know what I
That's
seen?
what
I
I'm
seen a
saying.
riot. Yeah, I seen this riot when Charles Manson was doing his thing or whatever he was doing back then in 1969 and 1972. It was a lot of evil stuff going on back then too. I just seen a little bit of the riots, how it was like the Black Panthers, it was black organization groups, and then it was the hippies, and then it was, the Nazis, and it was crazy back then too, because World War II was going on. I mean, the world was going crazy. Then I just seen some, footage of it. I was thinking like, I hope we are not about to deal with that situation just like they did at that time. You know what I mean?
I mean, to be real with you, I'm pretty sure we are gonna deal with that. I mean, there's no
Wait,
way
like that?
around it. That shit, there's no way around it. 'Cause I mean, you got to think about it. You got the mayor of uh Texas. He wrote that long ass paragraph where he basically told people in Texas, fuck y'all, the strongest is gonna survive, and I don't even care about what happens to you. I quit.
Wait,
So
wait.
the
He
mayor,
he quit his job.
yeah, he resigned because he wrote a messed up paragraph. He had to. It was either that or they was gonna fire him because he basically told people fend for your own.
Okay.
Real shit. Like the link is in the chat right now. That
Oh,
make this go viral did where she put
oh,
up
okay.
the post that he post. But yeah, and then you
Okay,
had
I'm gonna go check that out. I'm gonna go
The
check that out.
senator
Oh my.
Ted Cruz, he left on a vacation to Cancun.
Wait, while all this is going on.
Yeah.
Oh, oh,
So they
okay.
basically just left Chicago. I mean, just left Texas out there. Like, and there's some places in Texas where they don't have water. Period.
Yeah, some places caught on fire. Like they caught on fire, then they asking the people to leave. How you ask somebody to leave a whole damn state?
Right. But them
I'm
same
just
fires happened the same time that the Honeycomb Breezy's parents got caught in that fire too. And that's
yeah, but
what
no, it was a
happened.
hotel that caught on fire. Some I didn't get all the information. I just seen it. It was a hotel out there caught on
I
fire
know,
too.
but I'm just saying it's just weird though.
No, no, they was just trying to keep warm. That's they was just trying to keep warm, and
I know,
somehow the
but
whole
look, this happened the same day that his family got was in that fire. That his grandparents died in was the same time that them fires was happening in Texas and everywhere else. And it's
while the
just kind
snow
of
was
weird.
going on.
While his family was burning up in that fire, and other places there was fires that was going off at the same exact time.
Mm. Oh, I thought that fire happened today because it was breaking news. It was a. It was. I thought
It
that.
probably happened. It probably was one today too.
Yeah,
They,
that's the
they
one I'm
probably
talking
look.
about
They gonna
today. But
have
I didn't know.
multiple. They gonna have
I didn't.
multiple fires because they ain't got no water to put it out. The fire hydrants
Oh
ain't got
my.
water.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
The fire department people was just talking about that on the news. Like they can't put out fires because they ain't got no fire hydrants.
Oh my fucking goodness.
Yeah, shit burned.
Oh, this niggas is spinning out right here. Sorry, brother. Well,
I
if
ain't
I
even gonna
turn off.
lie to you, man. Snow is funny to the motherfucker, man. It really is. I ain't gonna lie.
Wait,
Sometimes
brother,
I
but
like.
that's a big deal right there. Listen to what you just said.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Firefighters do not have no water to put
Uh-huh.
out the
Because the
fires.
water froze up. Like some people shit. Like I put that video up where ice was coming out the faucets. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that shit froze up literally. The water
But
froze
I
up.
thought they had protection for that, brother. They don't have protection for that.
The Texas people didn't fix the pipes and shit. Like they wasn't ready for
it to freeze like that. They got record low temperatures. It's never been that cold before. Nobody knew that
Yeah,
it'd get that cold in Texas.
yeah, they said it was colder than Alaska.
Right. So that's what's fucking up the pipes. And it froze and was busting pipes and shit. So now they
Oh,
need to get down there and fix them pipes or people ain't fixing to have water.
mm, mm, mm.
And I'm like, it's crazy that you got all these people that came from this big ass state of Texas that's famous. They can't put money in to get these people water.
Mm, mm, mm. Yeah,
Like
Beyonce did. I mean, not like that. I'm not saying it like that. I just,
all right.
she. It was just an emergency jet. She got, because she got some type of pool that she
And
got
I
water over
thank
there
her for
real
that.
quick.
I thank her
I
for that.
just,
I ain't
just some
gonna
good.
hate on her. I thank her for that
Yeah,
because
I just heard some
every
good
little
news, and
bit.
I thought that was wonderful. When you can send a Jedi over there that quick, faster than the president. Yeah, I just thought that was, wonderful as a black woman. Just looking out.
I don't get why people ain't blaming the president yet. I don't understand.
Mm,
Because
mm.
if that would have been Trump, I promise you, man, it would have been a
It would have been
whole
everybody out
thing.
there.
Oh, me, they'd have been like, Trump don't care. They'd been going
No,
in, but
brother
since it's
Trump would have
Biden.
cared. He would have sent somebody out there real quick on the
No,
second
I
day.
know. I'm just saying though. What I'm
Cause
saying
his
is that
money ain't go. He don't want no frozen money. You know that, right?
right.
That would
But
have
I'm
made him look
saying
real
though,
good. Yeah,
if
he know how to play
that
the
would have
game.
happened, if that would have happened with Trump in office, they would have blamed him for every damn thing.
That's fucked up. But what
But
Biden do? I was just wondering. Did you know?
I ain't seen him do a damn thing. He's still talking about vaccinations. Last time I saw him, he was
Oh
mad because
yeah.
the vaccinations is not gonna get shipped out when they should because the ice and shit. I'm like, that's what you
Mm.
worried about?
See, that's what I'm
Oh,
saying, brother. You see what you just said again. Important. That was very important. I feel like he worried about them vaccines because I mean, right about them vaccines. You worried about vaccines, but it's people lives on the line right now.
they freezing to death, like literally. And I thought it was crazy that in America, Americans can freeze to death and starve to death, and it still happens in America. In America,
Yes, and
it's
don't have
supposed to
no
be the
free medical.
richest. Man, it's supposed to be the richest place ever. You telling me you got citizens that's actually starving to death? Y'all throw away food by the bundles.
Hmm.
You know how
By
many
the bundle.
restaurants right now? Look, I work at restaurants, man. Like when at the end of the night they don't give people that food. You gotta throw it away. I'm talking about they throwing away good shit,
Mm, mm, mm.
and you got
No,
people over here
yeah, no,
starving. It makes
brother, I
black off.
know. No, brother, I know because I used to work at Lucky's. Think about all the good apples that just got one little dent on it. They throw away oranges, bananas, you
Right.
know, good
That's what I'm
steak that
saying.
you can eat. That's just not spoiled just because y'all put an expiration date on there. Nigga, I can freeze that. Get that here. Come here.
Oh
Shit.
me. That's what
Mm-mm.
I'm saying. Like it's crazy that anybody should starve to death in America, and it's crazy that they wasn't prepared for some shit like this. But see, I heard that the senators and shit wasn't doing right with the money, and they were spending it on other stuff instead of improving Texas.
Mm.
And then boom, they get hit with this. But like I said, I think this was all a attack on Texas. Like I keep telling people, they're attacking Texas because they trying to pass that HR 127. Ain't nobody talking about that. That
Mm.
should be head honcho on everybody's fucking live news everywhere else. But they ain't talking about that because mysteriously this ice just happened to hit during the same time you pushing this shit. Make that
Right.
make sense.
That don't make sense. Cause I would be worried about my AR-15, my motherfucking
Right,
grenades, nigga. I would be.
right.
Excuse you trying to take my rights? No,
That's
no.
what I'm
You already
saying.
trying to take my rights with the vaccine. You trying to take my no,
That's what I'm
no,
saying. And ain't
hell
nobody
no.
paying attention because this ice storm just, ain't nobody got time to think about that. So,
That's why I
like I
wanted to
said,
touch on how, what's this third stimulus check? What's was behind all that? What's the other stuff that we didn't see? Since everybody,
I
that's what
mean,
I'm
the
saying.
third
Ignorant nigga
stimulus
news.
check is gonna push more of the vaccine in. Be real with you, because I'm pretty sure we got money, but they gave out money to all kind of other people, which we saw when Trump revealed all of the shit they was giving people money for on that one the one we got $600. Everybody
Mm,
else got way more money than us. We only got six. So if we getting that much, just think about how much more money other people is getting and what
right.
who all getting it. Because that's how they
Yeah,
be
because
giving money to their homeboys and secret societies and armies and all kind of other shit.
yeah, because I think that $600 not like that, Trump. I ain't saying nothing like that, but you paid them motherfuckers. Somebody paid them niggas to come up in that thing and act a goddamn donkey. Because ain't no way. I love you, but I'm not about to go up in there and act a donkey. You know what I mean? No, I'm not. Mm-mm. I'm not about to go in there and act no damn donkey. No, sorry. Mm-mm. And there was a lot of people
See,
that was acting a donkey. How much that
that
cost? I
right
wonder.
there, that was a setup too.
Yeah, that's what I'm
They
saying.
set
Didn't
all
it?
that up just to make uh Trump look like he was leading a terrorist group, so they'll be able to impeach him.
Yeah,
So
that's
they
why I
didn't
think.
work right.
That's why I think
But
this
that was,
third chick to pay them to go.
I mean, it could be. So I mean, it's like at the end of the day, man, nobody even really knows what's going on now because everything is so lock and key now because they got a politician back in. They don't talk on Twitter. They ain't telling you shit. This ain't Trump. Trump was giving you all kind of hints and clues and everything else. You like, oh, that's what they do. He was telling the
Yeah,
business.
cause look, he didn't even know what they did.
He was exposing pedophiles and some more stuff, man. For real.
And you know what he was about to do? Because you know Charles Manson had some tapes that he didn't want nobody to know about. Them was motherfuckers about to get released. Almost. Almost. But they didn't.
Shit, he's supposed to have released that shit from WikiLeaks before he left
What
out.
the
He released some files. I don't know if they took them back up, but I know Yvonne was talking about it one day, and it was like you can go like the government.gov, and
mm,
WikiLeaks had released some files about it was all kind of stuff in there, man. Like Steve Jobs died from AIDS, not cancer, and it was all kind of shit.
mm,
I mean,
mm,
I heard somebody else talking about he was gonna release some shit too. Like it was a couple of YouTubers that were saying he was gonna release some files, but then they
yeah.
got swept under the rug after it happened because you know when you release real files, they don't
Mm,
talk about that shit. That don't get talked about. You see it a
mm,
couple times and they erase that shit. You will not see it
mm,
no more. It's like the North American Union. I
mm.
seen Bush sign that bill with my own eyes. You probably can't. You can't even pull that up on YouTube.
But him signing that bill, huh?
They won't. You can't pull it up. But he signed that shit back when he was president. They just ain't enacted it. But it's signed into law. It ain't enacted it. They gotta get rid of the Constitution first. Because if they bring
So
a North American Union, they gotta start all the way over. New Constitution, new rules, new laws, new everything.
so pretty much we vote people in to play with our lives like we some fucking yo-yos, pretty much, right?
Exactamundo.
Mm, mm,
That's why I
mm.
don't even understand why we even sit back and be like, what can we do? What do you mean? We put these bastards in office. We
Yeah,
can't be
because
like, well, look, we need to revote right now.
okay, brother, well, what do you do? What do you do? Because people say when you don't vote, you're not having a voice. But when you do vote, it's like we fucked up anyway. You know what I mean?
I mean, to
So,
be
I
real
mean,
with you,
which way to go?
you gotta get the right people on board. Keep it
Mm,
fire with you. Without the right people on board, it's a lost cause. And you just gotta do what you can do to make whatever group you got prosper in these fucked up times. Because if you can't get the right people on board, it's not gonna move nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's only certain people that move elections and shit. Like you got elective states and shit like that. You already got these old bastards in.
right.
And all of
No,
them bad. You know what I'm saying? You can't say, oh, well, he gonna rock for us. No, ain't none of them up there gonna rock for you. They all
the
gonna rock
only
with each
person that
other because they all getting paid.
yeah, the only person that rocked real good for the past 4 years was Trump. I mean, with the economy, you know what I mean? It was nice.
Because
I
he
mean,
wasn't a
it was
politician. He wasn't in the
yeah, he
loop.
was a businessman. I mean, shit. So I know some of that information. He got shocked the shit out of him too.
Right. And then when they pass these bills, I think they be paying these politicians off to pass the bills. That's why they
Mm,
pass these weird ass bills. You be like, why did you pass that bill? Because they getting the cut.
mm, mm, mm. And I
That's
think
they vacation time and all this other shit when they be in different countries, man, they be spending loot. They
I
got
know with the
mansions and
private
shit. They
boats
got
and shit, yeah,
yeah, they got
helicopters
big
and
ass
shit.
house. They got big
Mm.
ass houses. They got
That's why
mansions.
bitches get flued out.
Real talk. So they getting paid off the American. They getting money from us.
Mm,
You
mm,
know what I'm
mm,
saying? 4 or 5 different ways.
And they've been doing this shit. And Trump was exposing it when he was saying, well, this much money going here. He was exposing it. He was letting people know what's been going on. We just never knew.
And they felt like he was talking too much.
He was talking way too much. Way too much.
Well,
He's
he
like,
didn't
yeah, we
know
got to
he
get his
don't fuck
ass.
with them niggas. I mean, he don't fuck with them
Yeah.
like that. He was just
Oh,
trying to make the economy good.
He was telling on them. He knew. He was
No.
waking people up. See, I feel like God was put there. I mean, I feel like Trump was put there by God because I feel like God used Trump because it
To
said
help.
towards the end of times, everything in the dark will be revealed. You know what I'm saying? Like all the stuff you didn't know, it'll come to light.
Yeah, because
And
they tried to
somebody got
make
to
him a
bring it to
bad
light.
person. They
Of
tried to
course,
make him look like a bad person.
anybody exposed in the dark they're gonna make them look like a bad person. Like politics was dark until Trump got in there, and then we was able to see in there, and they had to
And then
close the door back with Biden.
you put Satan and shit, the other bitch up in there. Shit, what the fuck? What the
Man,
fuck? Where we about to go with this one?
and I know Biden be looking evil too. I don't know if anybody be looking at the dude in the face. Like he be
That's
like
what I
he ain't
said.
got
Did
no
you see him in the
eyeballs.
black?
I'll be
Did you
like,
see him in the
yeah.
black? Did you see him in the
Oh,
black?
I didn't see that one yet. I saw him talking about the vaccines. We was talking about the vaccines.
Yeah, well,
About
you
them
need
not
to see
being
him
able to
in the
ship the
black.
vaccines off. Like his face was like, I don't know, he was like an alien. I was like, this
Yeah,
dude
he
don't look
looked like
no
he was
good.
sending a message with that black though. Like,
Oh yeah, he was.
hell,
He
you
was.
know. And then
He
I
was
wonder
very
how.
much so.
And brother, look, I wonder how he's gonna react and like take care of America when he have to go against like our allies and stuff like that. In case he got to strike, is you gonna be a punk about it, or is you gonna strike, or how you gonna represent us in war and stuff like that? I'm just curious about that part too. Like, who's gonna take care of that? Because what this bitch gonna do? Pull out some makeup and some Maybelline? I mean, I'm just asking.
Well, look, those are the views of my cis nutcases. I didn't say that about the Maybelline and the other stuff. I don't need the feminists trying to come at
I'm just
me.
saying, about her ass because what she gonna do? Pull out an eyeliner pencil? I mean, she ain't gonna pull out no AR-15 and do what she gotta do. I'm just wondering how they gonna
Look,
represent us in a way with war. Cause the way Trump did it, that nigga was knocking down niggas. He was in a couple
oh
hoods and
man,
shit. He knew
oh
what
he
he was
Trump wasn't
doing.
playing.
No,
Trump
he
wasn't
wasn't
playing.
at all.
Trump was like,
And
oh,
that's
that's the problem. All right, I got it.
mm-hmm.
And like, what you
Meek
do,
Mills.
Trump? He's like, hey, look, don't worry about what I did, man.
Did you hear me? I said Meek Mills.
Not Meek Mills, man.
I'm
Y'all
just
leave
saying.
that dude alone. Leave that
I'm just
dude
saying he called
alone.
Meek Mills. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
My bad.
that's the
I just thought
craziest
it was
stuff
a cute
ever.
little joke. On
But to
Kanye,
be
he
real
called.
with you, I was just talking about that too.
What?
About how people get mad at Takashi for being a snitch. And I was like, man, look, what Takashi was saying was real. Meek Mills is running around with a snitch. No, said Rock Nation is ran by a snitch. She got pardoned, but she told on all kind of damn people. That's his boss. Your other boss was Rick Ross. He was a correctional officer.
Mm,
Bro, you around all snitches. So
mm.
what are you saying, man? Like
But wait a
Snoop
minute,
Dogg
brother, help me out.
snitch,
Okay,
T.I. snitch. I can go down the list. These niggas is
okay, brother,
snitching.
can you help me out a little bit? Who
Frank
Katashi?
Lucas was a snitch.
Okay, who Katashi, the little 6'9" nigga? Who the fuck he snitched on?
Treyway.
Ain't
The
that
whole
his
damn
partner?
man, that's a whole gang shit. Them is Bloods out there in New York.
Oh, and
That
he
nigga told on everybody.
oh he dropped the dime. Oh,
Shit. I mean, they was already investigating him before he got there, but
yeah, but he just helped
he
him out a little more.
yeah,
Mm,
yeah,
mm,
yeah.
mm.
And I can't say just all the way him because they was kind of making dumb moves too. Like you doing shit out in broad daylight with them, and it was just dumb shit. It was like
I
he'll start
understand,
one
but you
day and
didn't
turn
you
up.
didn't need
Go ahead.
nobody extra to testify or say yay or nay. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, I get that, but if you on camera doing it, you was already gonna go any damn way.
Yeah, so why did they need the little bitch?
That was just
I'm just
icing on the
asking.
cake. That was icing on the
Mm-mm.
cake because they was
And he
already
looked like
look,
a icing on the cake with all them
look,
goddamn colors.
look. This is fed. Okay, they was already looking at them almost 10 years prior. Like they already
Mm-mm.
been on their hammock. You know what I'm saying? So with them messing with him, that made them look. Now they public. You know what I'm saying? At first it was just in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
Now you making dumb moves because you running around with this dude with this rainbow color on and shit, beating people up for. You know what I'm saying? Like that's now you making other gang members mad. Like, why you running around with this fruity ass dude? You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Nigga
So,
don't even look better than a pack of Skittles. Nigga, I would
right.
pass you up for a pack of Skittles, nigga. Fast.
Look,
Just
dude
saying.
didn't look like he was gonna bust a grape. Did not
Right.
look like
That's
he looked like you sat him down right there and just look at him. You like, hey man, I don't want no problems.
wait, but have you seen that recent video with him running on Meek Mills?
Meek Mills is scary. He don't want no problems.
Mm-mm.
If Meek Mill ain't
Yuck.
built like that,
Wait a minute, like Yuck said, shout out to Yuck Mouth. Like that nigga said, you come to any hood in Oakland, nigga, we gonna hold your ass for ransom. And that ain't nothing but the truth. Let Tashi ass come to one of these side shows out here with all that jewelry
yeah, he
and that
comes to
bright
the
hair.
405. It's a wrap.
Nigga, that nigga gonna get put in the trunk with his
I
niggas,
ain't
with
got
the
to do
security
shit.
guard, all them niggas getting in the trunk. Fuck your life, nigga. Y'all better come with a meal or 2 meal. Y'all better come get this nigga and pay me my money straight up. These Oakland niggas ain't playing. And let a box of Crayolas let them, yeah,
Yeah,
let
that's
them see
crazy.
him.
But I mean, look, the game was all up in Meek Mill's hood.
Mm-mm-mm.
He ain't do shit then. I'm like, come on, bro. I know game kind of big, man, but come on, bro. That nigga all up in your hood eating Philly cheese steaks.
I mean, you can't go to nobody hood and eat a steak.
Hell no, not when you beefing like that. He called him a rat
Oh,
and
they was
everything else.
beefing. Okay,
They
I
was
didn't know they
beefing.
was beefing. See, my bad. I thought you can just go anywhere in America, but when
He
you
talked
beefing,
about
okay, that's
he talked about banging his girl and all kind of shit. Like game went in on Meek Mill. But in that case, Meek Mills allegedly snitched. You know
on
what I'm
game.
saying? Like, look, this what happened. Sean Kingston's jewelry got took in California, and
Mm-hmm.
Meek Mills was telling Sean Kingston that Game and his people did it. So Sean Kingston told the police that Meek Mills told him that Game and them took his chain. So the police called
Oh,
Game, and Game like, man, I ain't took his chain. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And that's how it started with him and Game. Because Game was like, yeah, nigga, you over snitching at Sean Kingston. That nigga telling the police. So
oh,
that's
so the nigga was pillow talking like a little bitch,
uh-huh.
trying to
Uh-huh.
get another nigga set up. Mm-mm-mm.
Right. And it came back around and yeah, Game went in on him.
Mm-mm. That's why I be saying some of these motherfucking rappers, these ain't no real rappers. Cause ain't no goddamn way your ass gonna go in anybody hood and act like that you don't supposed to be in their hood and you beef with. No, it don't work like that.
Look,
Mm-mm.
a lot of times it be publicity though, man. Like these rappers act like they don't like each other just so they can get record sales, which is dangerous, like I done said before, because you got other people in your entourage that's not a part of the game. They
Right.
don't get it. They really finna bust a nigga head. They ain't playing.
Yeah, because like if my cousin was a rapper, I would be like, nah, I ain't playing with this nigga. You better get this nigga. I ain't from the record company street.
And to be
Shit.
real with you, I think it was like that with the Biggie Smalls and Tupac beef. Cause I don't even really think they was beefing like that. And niggas
Mm,
done told stories where Puffy and Tupac was in the same spot where nobody tripping.
right. I think
And the
Puffy was
damn
just
bodyguard.
intimidated by Pop.
I don't know what it was, but I know the bodyguard was like he was riding around in California with Puffy. They was at the House of Blues. They saw Pac and Suge rolled up on them like, we got a problem. It was like, nah. I'm like, it's just multiple stories like that. Like, damn, nigga, I could never
Mm,
run into each other. I'm starting not to believe that shit, bro. Cause come on, my nigga, y'all got money. You know where that nigga
right.
be at. He ain't move out the
I'm,
hood.
and then, brother, look how Pac is. If Pac spitting at the fucking paparazzi, nigga, you roll up on Pac bussing.
And I'm just saying, man. I feel like they did that to sell records, man. It's a whole lot of other
Mm-mm-mm.
people that got these fake beefs, so they just selling records. The real
Mm,
beefs, they be busting. The real beefs, the rappers start shooting at it. Like Mo 3, them niggas
mm.
was really busting. They was
Yeah,
busting.
like you know who I don't like. I mean, I'm not saying I don't like him. I just don't like the things that he have done and it's true and he rapped about. I mean,
Who, King
because
Lion?
if one of them was my relatives that you knocked down and you over here making a song and a mockery out of one of my niggas, it just ain't gonna happen like that. It's just
Oh
it
yeah,
don't work like that.
King
It's
Lion
just
was
like,
active. But
yeah,
see,
I
it's
mean
like
bragging about
most of the
25
people.
bodies.
But see, most of the people out there do that though. So that's why I don't even say nothing about mine because I look at it like this: you grew up in the environment. where everybody's doing the same exact thing. It's really kill or be killed. And it sounds bad, but it's bad out there. Like you on one block that don't like each other, then the next block over they don't like you. So it's
But
like beef is like one block over. It ain't
yeah,
the
but
neighborhood.
I'm just asking what it was supposed to live forever. I mean, no, it don't work like that. I mean, you were saying names like
Well, look, when
you were
you
snitching on yourself. See, a real killer don't speak. You know what I mean? I'm not about to sit up here or anybody else about to sit up here and be like, I'm this person, I'm nutcases, and I'm then
well
knock
look,
down 50 niggas, and
we
I done
got
did it over here
different
on this block.
we got different killers nowadays. Now the
Mm-mm.
old killers back in the days, they did what they did and just did it, and they got street fame off what they did. They didn't get they didn't get it wasn't about clout. You know what I'm saying? Now
Right.
people killing for clout. Like they
Mm,
need they name on their body for
mm,
them to
mm,
be
mm.
somebody. Like they really roll for clout. Like real talk. Like people make
And that's
all
what I be
kind of
saying. How do you straighten up a person like that? How do you, you know, I mean, how do
the
you
social media.
recreate?
Social
Mm.
media that fucked up the streets, I guess. Because
Yeah,
like
it
I
did because
said,
I remember we had the Cosby Show. I remember we had a different world. I remember we had 106 in Park. I remember we had so many influences on TV that was positive and dressed not naked with no skinny jeans and shit like that. I mean, it was more. I don't know. That's what I asked you. When did we lose our people? Like,
I think when we lost the music,
mm,
seemed
mm,
like
mm.
the hood started converting when the music started converting.
Yeah, but
When
brother,
the
remember
music,
we had NWA, Fuck the Police. We had Spice One. We had
uh-huh.
Richie Rich. We had all type. But that, I mean,
But you
maybe
notice they don't even make fuck the police music no more.
because Ice T made one. That was yeah.
And became a police officer. I'm counseling out Ice T.
He only on Law and Order. That Law and Order.
His
Come on
whole
now.
career, his whole career was being a cop. His whole career, his whole library is being a cop. Like you didn't put
I,
in movies that long. Your movies was cool. You wasn't just popping in movies like that. And this nigga hit
I
Law and
mean, he
Order
did
and
play
was
the hell out of
passing.
New Jack City though. He did play the.
He
Oh, but he
did.
was
He
a cop.
did.
Oh my goodness.
He
Oh
was a
Jesus.
cop then too. Come on now. This dude played a cop too many damn times, man. So I'm
Ice T. I
counseling out Ice
tried.
T. Yeah, you
I tried
counseling.
Ice T. I
I'm
tried.
count. I'm counseling out Ice T. I can't do it. He be
Okay.
supporting the NYPD and everything.
Mm-mm-mm. Well,
See, you know he got
Ice
a.
Cube never sold out though. Ice Cube ain't never sold out,
Mm,
brother.
okay.
Just give me that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I let that roll. I let that
Yeah,
roll.
just give me that.
I let him redeem his card because he did step up and was on some real shit when he was trying to holler
Yeah.
at Trump. I give him that. Obama. He was one of the ones that stepped up and said something.
Yeah, did you see him in Straight Outta Compton? He was like, "You gonna pay me my motherfucking money?" He tore up that office. Yes, he
Hey, you know
did.
what's crazy though? You know what's
What?
crazy? Did you see the people like what is his name? Pharaoh. They used to rock with him back in the days. I forgot
Well,
his name, but he was part of NWA. He's supposed to have been having joint ownership. Like they all supposed to have ownership in the beginning. I forgot what his name, like King Pharaoh or something like that. And
yeah, I know that.
he was saying that he was the one that told Jerry Heller, give me my motherfucking money, and he was tearing up shit. But he was like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of that shit in that movie, it was sensationalized, and that ain't even what happened. Like the part
Okay,
on
you
the
know
bus
what?
with the blood gang member, they was like, nah, that couldn't happen.
Okay, when Young Pharaoh stopped taking donations from people, maybe I could believe you. But until then, I like the movie how it explained
I
it.
ain't talking
Okay,
about
because
young Pharaoh, not young Pharaoh. I'm talking about the dude. He's a famous rapper from back in the days. He was with
okay, I know who you're
NWA.
talking about. Okay, I know who
Yeah,
you're talking about. I know who.
he's
Yeah,
in
yeah,
NWA
he
back in
was
the
in
day.
NWA. He was
Yeah,
because he was one of the lynch mob. He wasn't one of the rappers, but he was in the crew. You will see
yeah.
him in a lot of videos.
He did beats and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was, but anyway, he was breaking down like you know how they. And then they was talking about the part where Easy E was crying, looking at the poster. They was like, man, Easy E ain't never cried. He wasn't doing no shit like that when they was trying to say he was broke. He was like, man,
Mhm.
Easy E was never going broke.
Yeah,
Like
because
in the
Jerry
movie,
Allen had
like
all
in
his
the movie.
motherfucking money. But you know what? Out of the two ever diss songs before Tupac made Hit 'Em Up, No Vaseline. it wasn't no coming back from that. I don't give a fuck how many albums NWA made, Dr. Dre, Eazy-E, none of you motherfuckers put together.
Oh
You
me,
ain't beating that. He
Big
explained it all
Kane in
in,
the building.
but he fucked their head with no Vaseline. I still play that.
I mean, I don't know, man. Like I said, I think my boy Mo3 is topping all kind of rappers. People just ain't giving him his shine. Cause his
Okay,
good
right now
verses,
I'm
boy,
talking
he
about
be
back
eating
in my
motherfuckers
days, brother. I
up.
don't even know who Mo3 is.
He be eating motherfuckers up. He gone now though, but he went in. But I feel you though.
I
Mo
mean, what type of
Vaseline good
lyrics?
too.
I mean, what type of lyrics is he? Like, I know you're a rapper, but like, do he do hardcore? Do he speak about? I mean, what do he do? Political?
No gang. He do
No, he
he
got
do
gas.
gang music. He do gang music.
Oh, okay.
Oh me. You gotta hear it though. I'll send you one of these days,
Okay,
man.
and then I thought gangs was gonna fade out too, but that ain't never happened. When Bloods and Crips got
Nah,
together, yeah, that you know what? That's what I'm saying. The people ain't never got it together. Oh Jesus.
on me. And see, look, I'm gonna be real with y'all. We got what up, Bronze? Bronze in the building. Big Kane in the building. Now I
What's up?
would
What's up?
say we all can just jump on the link, but it's already like 3:19 in Oklahoma, and yeah, I gotta get some kind of sleep or try to, or lay down and do something. My children
Okay,
gonna get up
brother.
in the morning. They're gonna be all in my face. You need some
Brother, tomorrow
pancakes.
is Sunday. You act like it's Monday morning.
I know
But
I
let
gotta
me.
make some pancakes.
Oh shit. Oh Lord. Oh Jesus.
On
Why
me,
you say
you
that? I
need some
want some
turkey
motherfucking
bacon too.
pancake.
On me, some
Mm.
turkey bacon. That shit gonna be hidden. And then some eggs. What? Just be Chef Boyardee Negro in the morning.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, let me let your chef bar ass go to bed then, since you ready
On
to go night
me.
night, nigga. You know what I
On
mean? You
me.
get the conversation cracking and shit. Then you want to just
I
crap out and just,
know.
just leave a nigga hanging.
I got to tonight because we did that last night. We was up to like, man,
What
yeah,
time y'all
boy,
go to sleep? Cause I was asleep. One
shit.
of y'all niggas should have tapped on my window. But wait, brother. Okay, go to bed because I'm about to go live and go to the side show. I see too many goddamn cars. It's about to
You
go
go to
down.
the third so well, I
What
jump in
time
that
is it?
cat then.
Yes, 1:20. I'm about to go put some gas in my car and go get my other phone. And I'm gonna
For
go on
real.
here. Hell yeah, brother. I just seen about like 20 where I'm sitting at because I'm in the west. I'm on 35th. See, I'm in the west. I didn't see because everybody going to the side show. They going to the east, so they getting on the freeway right here. I just seen like about two Bentleys, two motherfucking Ferraris. I mean, it's about to go down. I don't know who birthday or who out here, but something about to go down in the east.
That's what's up. Well, shit, I'm finna hop in the shower. I'll keep my YouTube on and be waiting for you.
Yeah, I'm about to go grab me a little thing real quick. Man, you know how your sister do
Yeah.
it. You know I don't go nowhere naked, but
Oh
yeah, I gotta go change my clothes, put on a little black real quick. You know how I do it. Everybody
Right,
have a good
right.
night and come to my show. I'll be going live in a minute. Give me about 30 minutes. I'm about to go to the side
Hey,
show.
don't you got a link though? I mean, you got a wrench, don't you?
We're up in here.
Yeah, I gave you a wrench, dude.
Yeah, but you don't know how to use that shit. I don't even time
Oh,
nobody out, brother.
no, I was
I just
gonna
like
say
to
you
look
can drop
pretty
me
in
the
blue.
link.
I don't even know how to do that, boo.
Oh shit.
You know I ain't computer savvy. If it ain't got a
Right.
handle on it, it ain't going. You know I don't know how to do nothing.
I feel you. I'll
Okay.
put it in there. I'll put it in there.
Okay. Everybody have a good night.
All right. Now we first get this link in there, y'all. I'm gonna show you how you do it. This some OG Bobby Johnson shit. Y'all know nothing about that, man. You know what I'm saying? I be teaching myself this stuff, man. Cause like I said, I grew up. We didn't have no internet and none of that stuff. Did nobody have a laptop? None of that. It was no laptops. Okay. All right, here goes sis link. On me, she gonna be going live from the side show in a minute, y'all. Stay on that bill. Make sure y'all hit it up. Slide up and sis live, man. Show us some love. I'm supposed to hit the shower and lay down and relax and see what's going on YouTube, man. Chill out with wifey, man. Sit back, smoke another one. And anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do the roll call. You know, shouts out to my wifey for always holding your boy down, even when she ain't in the chat. She still got a nigga back in real life. Thank you. I'm saying shouts out to my sis, Nutcases, coming on the panel, sliding through the chat. Thank you. My other sis, make this go viral. Thank you for coming through. It's the JOY. Thank you for coming through, Joy. Always showing love. Kills, thank you for coming through. On me. She was in there jamming too. I need to send the link out for the crew music. Alan, thanks for coming through, King. Alan, man, you ain't hit me back on my Gmail, man. I Gmailed you. Big Kane in the building. Hey, tell Cocaine, man. Hey, that was a good ass party, man. On me. That's all you gotta tell him. It was a good ass party. He know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And shouts out to the homie Bronze for coming through, man. Always showing love. You know what I'm saying? It's my family on the other side, man. Keep it real. But I guess other than that, man, I guess we up out of here, man. And remember, if you ain't getting knowledge, you ain't getting nothing. I do this.